cleaning her little antennas. She pooped on me. I just woke up and I came downstairs to find this baby, the very first silk moth. She's so cute and so tiny. I don't know why I was expecting them to be bigger. I don't know. I guess I was used to the hawk moths, but she's so small and so cute and fluffy. And look at her little face. Oh. She's so adorable. So they don't really fly very well, just because they've been bred to produce as much silk as possible, which, you know, makes their bodies fat, and their wings are very small in comparison to their big fat booties. She won't really fly. And silk moths are a type of moth that does not have a mouth. So she does have a mouth, just no digestive system and no proboscis to drink nectar. So this is how she will exist. I'm assuming because she has just emerged and there's a big weird alien creature holding her. Her little antenna moved. That was so cute. I'm assuming that as she kind of gets used to being a moth and existing, she'll kind of crawl around a little bit more, but I'm sure this is kind of a shock to her. So I'm gonna put her back down, and then, yeah, it was so exciting. Good morning, hello. I just woke up. This is what I look like 99.9% of the time. Literally the only reason I put makeup on is to do these videos. So, okay. I have 4 more moths that hatched this morning, which brings us to a grand total of 9 moths that have hatched already, which is super exciting. I noticed this morning, so we had 4 that hatched this morning. 2 of them, there was a male and a female. Well, there were 3 males and 1 female. The female and one of the males found each other and started mating in this. They were right here. And because it was closed, with the position they were in, I think they hatched in different sections. Their wings were kind of, like, I don't think they were able to like open their wings fully. So I'm gonna move all of these guys into there so that when they do hatch or eclose, that they will not get smooched wings. So that's what I'm gonna do. We already have a little moth orgy going on. We have 2 extra males that have not mated, have not like paired with a female, and they keep trying to get in on everyone else's action. So hopefully we will have some females hatching soon. Then we got some ladies already laying some eggs, which is pretty exciting. Little eggs here. So I know I'm in your space, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. It's been another week. I still look like this. I'm wearing the same shirt, so that's cool. This has been a moth explosion. There are moths everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. They're laying eggs everywhere. And it's awesome. Oh my god, is that a worm? I think I see a silkworm. A hatched one on top of one of the other pupas. I actually don't know if it's a worm or not. Oh, now the pupa's wiggling. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it took longer than that for the eggs to hatch, like a week or 2, but we have a fuck ton of eggs, so we're gonna have a fuck ton of worms. My best friend who got me into all this stuff is gonna take some of the worms, she's gonna raise some silk moths, and she also has critters that eat the worms, which is fine because that's nature, and I would have
quite literally hundreds of worms if that was not happening. So that's what's going on. We had a hawk moth hatch. I named her Gemini. She is a whammon and she is beautiful, and she was getting harassed by the silk moths. They were all mating, like, not on her, but like around her. And so last night I saw she was like flapping all over the place and like, get off me. And they did. She has her own little corner now. She seems pretty happy. You can see her birth, her hatching, all her stuff in a separate video all about her. And the hawk moths, yeah, the silk moths seem to be doing great. Plus she has 2 proboscises. Proboscises. They're her mouth part that goes like this. There's 2 of them, and they move independently, and it's crazy and so cool. So you're gonna want to see that video too. But as for the silk moths, they seem to be doing great. They only live for, I thought they lived for about a week, like a week or 2. That is not true. They live for 3 to 5 days. So not very long. I have found one singular one, our very first one that hatched. He has passed away, which is sad. It's always very sad to lose little critters like this. For things like this, I'm less sad about it because they, for one, only live that long in the wild, and they live to their fullest of their lifespan in a place like this versus, well, I mean, these guys don't really live in the wild anymore, but they're not getting boiled for their silk cocoons. I don't do that. They're not getting smunched. They're not getting eaten. Yeah, so in my mind, they've had a happy and full life, and their sole purpose as moths is to mate and have babies, and they have done that. They did that a lot. Silk moths, but so yeah, even though these guys will not be with us for very much longer, I'm okay with it because they're fulfilled their purpose. Yeah, and that's actually a reason why you should never capture a moth from the wild and keep it in captivity, is that is mating and reproducing is their sole purpose in moth form, especially for the ones that don't eat. So if you take a moth from outside because you think it's pretty and you want to keep it, don't do that. You are destroying its entire life purpose. I'm just rambling at this point, but I love these guys. I think they're really cool. I'm excited to have more worms to raise into more moths. So I'll do a separate video on the eggs hatching and the worms growing up and all that kind of stuff. Stay tuned. Don't be a bitch. Be nice to moths and worms and all the other creatures. And I will see you next time. Okay, bye.